Hola Booktube, Emilio Suarez here, and I'm doing my first TBR ever. Um, this is gonna be a TBR for February 2018, and I'm just gonna show you three books that I'm gonna be reading. Why such a small amount of books? Because I'm a terrible slow reader, and I don't want just to be like in a competition, like how many books I can read. I mean, I'm in a competition with myself, but I'm trying, of course, every time I read something to get a better, a more critical and faster reader. But I only have three. I hope I can finish these three books because I have two books that I started in January and I haven't finished them yet. So I'm not gonna include those books here in the TBR because it's not fair because it's February, not January. And if I finish them also, there will be then included in my first ever wrap-up video if I do that. Anyway, I'm gonna show you them fast. This is the first book I'm gonna be reading, La Guerra de los Mundos. Did you understand what I just said? Or did you just imagine what I said because of the cover of the book? Because I could have said anything else. But no, I said the title. La Guerra de los Mundos. War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. And has an introduction by Felix J. Palma and a translation by Julio Bacareza. And I really love these penguin classics. They're called penguin clásicos because they're so damn cute, and I want them all. And I only have four, and read one. And this is gonna be my second one, maybe third, because the other of the books that I'm reading is another penguin classic. Uh, but I want to make a collection of this in Spanish. I want them all in Spanish, and maybe I can, I don't know, uh, give them to my nieces, or maybe they can borrow them, even if borrowing means I will never going to see them again. uh, but who knows? I just want to have them all. Anyway, this is the one of the books that I'm gonna be reading. The next book is this one, Night of Fire by Colin Thulbron. I'm sorry about my accent and my English and the sound outside. I'm not sorry about that because it's not me, obviously. Uh, this is the what I read about the book. This is the first novel uh, after a decade of Colin doing who knows what, something else, and the premise is kind of interesting to me. That's why I want to read it because it's interesting to me. A house is burning, threatening the existence of its six tenants, including a failed priest, a naturalist, a neurosurgeon, an invalid dreaming of his anxious boyhood, and their landlord, whose relationship to the tenants is both intimate and shadowy. Who's the sixth tenant? Because there's only five here, and it says it's threatening the existence of its six tenants, including, but you put five, what about the sixth one? That's what I want to know. That's why I want to read this book, because I want to know who's the sixth tenant, and if they die in the fire. I want to know that also. And of course, I want to know about the characters and what they have to say and how it was written and all of that. It's um, whatever. Anyway, the third book that I want to read is this one, Shoe, the Omnivore edition, volume 3. I already have read volume 1 and 2 because I'm one of those monsters who do those things. And This is a graphic novel. I'm going to open it at random. I hope I don't spoil anything. Here it is. So you can see a little bit of the drawings. They're beautiful. And this is so much fun. It's about a detective called Tony Shu. And he's a psychopathic, which means he gets psychic sensations of the past of anything that he eats. So if he eats, for example, an apple, and he can know from what tree it fell, what kind of chemicals somebody used on that tree, and who picked them up, and everything of that. And he works in the crime division for the most powerful um, agency in the planet, and that's the FDA, because the FDA have become the most powerful agency in the planet. Why? Because now there are crimes that had to deal with food, and chicken, it's illegal because of a big flu that happened with the chicken. Sorry about this noise. Anyway, so people are selling chicken in the street like it was cocaine, and it's pretty awesome. And um, he obviously tried to resolve crimes, murders, and maybe he have to eat something like a part of the victim, so he can know who have done the thing, who murdered the person. So it's kind of gross, but at the same time, it's so much fun, so much fun. So that's my TBR for this month. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'm gonna keep watching your TBRs because I want to know what you're reading, because I'm that kind of person that wants to know what you're reading. So anyway, if you want to see all other videos that I have made, like you want to see my first Friday reads, you can link right here. Or if you can see my last video, I'm sorry, that was a response discussion about how and why you watch BookTube, you can link, check the link right here. So thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Gracias, BookTube.